cannot wear. He's a master of romance. Everything he does is right. Yep. Loose cloth physics didn't, or cloth physics in general didn't come for quite a while, actually. This is some advanced stuff for cloth physics. But Sid is this way, isn't he? But isn't Sid that way? I thought Sid was over here. Wasn't he supposed to come with me to Sid? Is he up or down? Let's see if he's up first, because this looks very official up here. Can't go that way. Oh, I can now go that way. Okay. Warship Gunner 2 had physics. Warship Gunner 2 had basic water physics. That's all it had. And I think you might be mistaking PhysX with physics, which are two entirely separate things, but you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a super early version of it that went under a different name that I'm unaware of. There's a joke I made about physics in the LP. Oh, I make that joke in every game, because PhysX is awful, but that's an entirely different subject. That seems awfully dangerous, just like Mach 1. She is in fact upstairs by the telescope, I just talked to her. You dingle dongle. Where should I start? With an ATE. That's where you should start. Obviously. There we go. Pushed the button and it just kind of sat there for a while. Alexandria's gone. Yes! It exploded. Violently. Hooray! Internal monologue drama. This game does not exist. Why does it not exist? If it's in the singularity of a black hole because it doesn't have physics, then it exists in the singularity of a black hole. Sometimes I worry about you, Matthew. Considering the very short period of time I've actually seen you around, that should be a problem. She died. Beatrix is dead. Rip. Why is your butt so defined? Everyone's butt is so defined. The only difference is her clothing is one color. I plan to fight him with a sword. If you stab him enough times, he shouldn't be able to do anything. And you used waifu. Alright. Fair enough. Like, even if you were to look at... No, creepy. Even if you were to look at the main character's butt, if you so desired, if you were to make his pants one color, it would look fairly similar to Akasha. Cautious is slightly larger because she's female, and that's a thing with female characters, is they have to have large butts, and they cannot lie. But it's the same kind of, you know, it's the same quality models. She didn't get an extra super high quality model just so that she can have a nice butt. He can't kill me! He could stab you or fire a giant laser beam at you. That would also probably kill you. Kusha's got his army of black mages again. That's our next destination, isn't it? Seems like that would be logical for that to be our next destination. Oh hey, it's those two dingle-dongles. There's not really that many more Eidolons. I'm Mr. 234. Okay. I'm sorry. An army of 2. There's a couple in the background, don't worry, he's got extras. You're on the internet. People say stupid things on the internet all the time, Matthew. You'll blend in quite well. Especially if you go to roleplay servers. Wait, what? No, the big butts. No, the big butts can lie, but they can't lie. There's an and in there, and they cannot lie. They stole the airship. You guys have terrible airship security. That's the second airship that's been stolen. Unless it was the same airship that was stolen before. I can't remember. Oh no, number 2 is the other one. Okay. There's too many airships. There's 2 of them. How do I do things? Your bum doesn't look big in that. Your bum looks fairly average in those clothings. Would you care to put on something a little bit tighter? Oh, hi, Tot. How convenient. You happen to show up immediately when your name is said, like it's a summoning ritual. You should probably have a slightly better timestamp than minutes if you're testing delay, but okay. I guess you can do that route if you so desire. Oh, hi. Kasha's gone. She's gone. Or she's super depressed. Oh, right, it's that part of the game. Come on, Doc. Taco. This is the part where Akasha is literally useless. Literally. So she loses her voice and you're like, okay, yeah, that's a story thing. But she's perma-silenced. During the time span where she's lost her voice, she is perma-silenced, which means she can't cast magic, which is all she can do. Hardly the most useful white mage, but you know. Sad times, Akasha's all depressed and introverted apparently. Poor Tot. He's not used to all this running around. Isn't that always? No, she's a white mage. She's fairly useful. "30-second start to now. To now! Start now." That's a star in the far... How do you like reference points in space with like a compass? Could you say far northeastern star? Like if you were looking at like the Milky Way, would you say far northeastern star? You know, Matthew, you could just open your clock thing on Windows and it gives you a second hand. Or you could just buy a physical clock that has a second hand. That makes timekeeping a lot easier. I know how to keep her heart at peace. It involves all of you leaving. An azimuth. Though I'm not looking at the Milky Way from Earth, but say like just looking at the Milky Way. If you had some fancy technology that allowed you to have like a projected Milky Way, how would you just have to use XYZ to show where stuff is? Come on, Rusty, we don't have time. That's always weird? Okay. It's just... How do I map? Star map. How do I star map? You'd have to find a 000 reference point, which I don't know if you can keep a 0 reference point in a solar system. I don't really know how star maps work, to be honest. Or if that's even a term anyone uses except for video games. I'm gonna use star map though, because I like the term. Direction from the center with angle above below. Using arm as a cardinal direction. Magic! You would do it via magic. That is how you would read a star map. It must be mixed in a 5:2:3 ratio. Otherwise known as a 2.5:1:1.5 ratio, or a 10:4:6 ratio. I'm not going to remember this, someone should probably type it for me. Time to head downtown. Let's look for cooking ingredients. Hey, Matthew got banned. Apparently. RIP. For solar system we use the star. Galaxy we use the galactic center point. But is the galaxy not theoretically expanding? Well, I guess that shouldn't affect the center point, should it? Yeah, I guess that wouldn't affect the center point. Alright. I see where you're coming from, then. No one uses my hammer but me. I believe you actually get Cena's hammer. The universe is expanding, the galaxy is not. Okay. Fair enough then. Base level. Actually, yeah, we will explore town a bit. We're gonna explore town mostly for shopping, more so than anything else, which... This is not the right way, actually. We need to be in the mid-level. How do I elevate her? I've forgotten how to elevate her. We're gonna explore town mostly for shopping, if that's possible. Maybe some synthesis, if we can actually do that. We have a decent chunk of money, 50k. Not enough to do everything, but it should be enough to get us some... Where am I going? Why am I so bad at navigating right now? It should give us enough to get some new equipment and maybe a couple synthesis items. Potentially. So, business district. I guess we can explore the whole town. We may as... I guess we could. Since we're here. Excuse me, apologies. American Museum of Natural History. Speaking of educational styled videos, what is that one dude who does the videos? I think Moomin. Despite my terrible description, I think Moomin might actually know what I'm talking about. Ask about the potion. Ask about the potion. Maybe your sister knows. Alright, well. Ask for the potion. You people are useless. He did like, he does like the, oh, bollocks to it. I'll probably just Google it later because I can't think right now. How do I words? Alright. Do you have a potion? Don't know about any potions on my pickles. Fair enough. Takao. Not Khan Academy. Although I might have to check that out, I've never seen that. What is it? CCP Gray? Is that it? Maybe? Something like that. I should check that channel and see if there's been any new stuff put on it. Do you know about potions? Not you, him. Or it. CGP Gray. There, that'll work. This is a weapon shop. Sure. He sells a bunch of stuff that we don't have. There's a couple of these that you should have if you've been stealing. Most of it is new, though. So good times are had. We'll get to a plate mail. We already have mithril. We'll get a gold helm, a dark hat, matraband. We don't have a magic racket? Really? That's astonishing. A coral sword, and that's already almost half of our money down the drain. Hooray. And the synthesis guy is over here, I think. So may as well go check that. Although I'm probably not going to be able to get much. You have a potion? God dang it. So we could get Angel Bless if we bought a Mithril Dagger, which is a thing I should definitely do. But we can't buy a Mithril Dagger at the shop, can we? I don't care about the silk robe right now. A magician's robe would be nice. Yellow scarf wouldn't be bad. All of these things wouldn't be bad. I like the extension too, and the fairy earrings. Oh, there's so many good things to get. I don't have any. Let's get a coral ring and a gold choker. We already have one of those. We may as well get these because they're cheap. And a magician's robe because I want one. So all I really want that I can easily get is an angel bless because I need a mithril dagger. But I also want all of this crap, but I can't get it. So I want that really bad, but I need a moonstone. I don't remember where to get a moonstone. They're not exactly things you could just get willy-nilly. Hey, Romney. How art thou? Yeah. Can we buy a mithril dagger at this place? Because if we can, that'll increase my attack power by a lot. This is a weapon shop. Do you sell mithril daggers? No. You do sell pinwheels, though. So we would have to find an earlier game shop to get a mithril dagger, or get it off of an enemy. Which I don't know about doing. But we did get a bunch of new stuff, so it's good enough for me for now. And we've still got some money. I should probably buy potions, but we'll see. Women love jewelry. Not all women. I know where to get a moonstone if you don't mind Zubats. That's not quite the moonstone I was looking for. Isn't there a building I can go into here? Is it this one? There we go. Hello again. Maybe I should become a bird freak. Yeah, sure. Why not? Look, there's baby birds. Despite the town basically exploding and being sucked into a vacuum that is Atomos, they had baby birds somehow. Conquer the card stadium. Okay. I think I read that last time we were here. Still nothing about a potion, so I guess we could ask these people. They're not gonna have anything though, they're just street dwellers. We don't talk to street dwellers. What about you? Do I need to stay here? I've only got one person in the party, so I'm gonna go with no. Oh, I wanted to talk about a potion. I've already read that. Hi, Moogle. I will be back for you later, Moogle. Not right now, though. That just leads down there, which we can't do anything with. I guess we'll go to another district. We may as well go to the theater district and see what Tantalus is up to. Apparently we can't even go to the other district. That's just a non-existent district anymore. See ya, Taka. Excuse me. That timeout. Is that who I think it is? Oh hey, it's Cal. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I hadn't seen you since that one time in '92 during spring break. In Florida, because that's where everyone goes for spring break for some reason. Suddenly AT. Because why not? Oh, hi, Sarah. I'm so happy to see you, apparently. I like the, somewhat aggressive stance they've actually taken. The reconstruction of Burmecia, which never actually happens as far as I'm aware. Sadly. I don't think it does. Pretty sure it doesn't. I would love to see Burmecia, like, reconstructed in, like, a full-fledged city that you could explore. That'd be pretty cool. Alas, it's just rubble that rains all the time, which is kind of boring. So never any reason to go there. Except we have to go back at some point to get the gem. What's my favorite FF game? Probably this one. I'm fond of this one, 10 and 12, primarily. What does FF stand for? My word. You guys have been busy. You didn't just have 2 or 3. You had many. You had 5. Yes, I can count, but went for many. For dramatic effect. Wasn't very dramatic, though. Oh. I want a savior. Yay. I like how they wiggle their arms when they talk. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. After all, you are a savior. You're playing 12 right now. 12, the reason I like 12 is there's so much stuff to do, and it feels a lot like a single-player MMO. It feels a lot like they took 11 and made it more single-player. Which feels cool, I like it. It has some issues, mostly in the form of the combat, but hey. And a lot of people don't like it because of the change to combat. And the gambit system, but I don't understand. I never understood people that were like, I hate 12 because of the gambit system. You could just turn the gambit system off and play it more like a traditional game where you control all the actions. But no, we're not allowed to have that. Especially since it has a wait mode. And you could slow down battle speed, so you could give commands easily and stuff like that. So I don't really understand what people complain about the gambit system for. Yeah, sure. Borrow it? Why not? You like the combat system? The combat system's kind of meh. I think, in my opinion, 10 had the best combat system. There was a lot of strategy and tactics and stuff like that in the FF10 combat system, in my opinion. Hello, Ghost. It's a lot of exclamation points there. I guess, yeah, it's better than the more traditional turn-based, where everyone just has a set turn. 10's turn-based, but it's not set. You can affect who goes when pretty easily. Pick up our stuff for doing things, since we're here. You stopped playing after 10-2. There's a lot of kills suddenly. And that's it. I'll be playing 10-2 eventually. I should say kind of shortly, actually, at this point. I don't think I need to ask you about the potion, but I'm going to ask you anyway, just because you wiggle your arms in a dramatic fashion. I wonder how the artist down here is doing. He's painting vigorously. I'm going to steal his stuff again. It's the second time I've stolen his stuff. Find it in your studio. Why, hey, it's a potion in his studio that he doesn't know about. A lot of people say 7's their favorite. I think that's more nostalgia than anything. But that may also just be me, because I don't think 7's very good. This year's winner gets to paint on the church walls.